Election night in several states.
I am so glad to be here with everyone.
Caplin News has the results from the polls. Opportunities for business owners.
There could have been many times that I've wanted to give up, but I just never gave that thought any energy.
As the American Black Film Festival hits Miami Beach. And FIU gets a baseball coach with experience as a major league manager.
What we got to do is filter what's important to us.
These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Zipporah Hayes.
And I'm Enzo Paso. Today's Wednesday, July 3rd, 2026.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
Some of California's biggest political races are still too close to call as ballot counting continues. It could take quite some time to count all the votes from Tuesday's California primaries. The winners will not be known for days.
That's right. California has a jungle primary. This means every candidate is on the same ballot, and the two who get the most votes, regardless of their party, advance to the general election. CNN's Reed Binion reports.
June primaries are notoriously lower turnout, but this one is trending above that norm.
Election officials in California expecting to tally a higher than normal turnout in this year's primary elections held Tuesday. 6 states held primaries Tuesday, but the elections in the Golden State captured a lot of interest, 2 in particular. The race for mayor of Los Angeles, America's second largest city, and of course the gubernatorial primary for a chance to lead the most populous state in the nation after term-limited Governor Gavin Newsom leaves office. As expected, that crowded primary saw 3 top contenders emerge in early election night returns. Trump-backed political commentator Steve Hilton, billionaire Democratic activist Tom Steyer, and former Biden administration Health Secretary Javier Becerra. Early returns also supported expectations in the Los Angeles mayoral primary, with 3 contenders emerging. Current Mayor Karen Bass running for re-election, Republican former reality TV star Spencer Pratt, and Democratic Socialist LA City Council member Nithya Raman. Bass projected to advance to the general election.
It's looking good so far, and I am so glad to be here with everyone.
I'm Reed Binion reporting.
Floridians are confused after Google announced their plan to release 32 million genetically modified mosquitoes this morning. The tech giant is seeking federal permission to release the pests in Florida and California. The company states that they are releasing bugs which carry a bacteria that only allow for male offsprings. The EPA is currently reviewing the request.
And officers proclaimed their hero this morning after saving a boy from drowning in a lake. Body cam footage showed the officer Zach Veek speeding towards the scene in Tulsa, Oklahoma. When he arrived, everything seemed normal until he looked deeper.
I knew I needed to head that way because at that time I was right about 2 miles away. So I was fairly close in a direct line shot.
Police say the boy slipped away from home. He's now back with his family.
The American Black Film Festival took over Miami Beach this past weekend, and I got a chance to speak with some of the successful Black business owners.
Film professionals and movie lovers gathered in Miami Beach this weekend to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the American Black Film Festival. The festival's top hits was the Bob Talks Inspiring Stories panel, where entrepreneur Arsha Jones shared her journey of building a successful brand.
Mumbo sauce grew out of the Black community in Washington, D.C. Capital City just gave it a platform so it can be used, loved, and tasted by everyone across the United States.
The American Black Film Festival takes over Miami Beach once again for its 30th year anniversary themed homecoming. I'm joining in with innovatives and creatives for the celebration of the year.
When you think of entrepreneurship, you think of all the hurdles you have to get over in order to stay alive, surviving, and profitable. And there could have been many times that I've wanted to give up, but I just never gave that thought any energy because I remembered that I wasn't just doing this for me and my family. I was doing this for the city that I love.
That outlook has helped guide Arsha's journey in building a successful brand. Fellow entrepreneur Rod Johnson shared a similar message.
It's paramount to share my space with other Black innovators. We are here at the American Black Film Festival, and it's full of Black creatives, Black storytellers, Black filmmakers, and the fact that my Black-owned business is here sharing the same platform means a lot, because we are all trying to accomplish a similar mission, making sure that our stories are told by us so that it feels most authentic to the people who need to hear it.
The American Black Film Festival will return to Miami Beach at the end of May 2027.
And well, the latest forecasts for this week have arrived.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
Authenticity, character, integrity, and love for one another.
FIU has a new baseball coach. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
A rainy start to the day, but what about the rest of the day? The new weather program here at Caplin News is working its way toward daily forecasts, and today is a milestone for us.
That's right. Luis Dieguez brings us our first Wednesday forecast report. Good morning, Luis.
Good morning, Enzo, and good morning, everybody. First of all, the front end of our day has been dominated by some stubbornness in the cloud cover, but also some record heat, not just yesterday, not just Monday, but also on Sunday. Take a quick look at some of these high readings here across Miami. 95 on Sunday, 94 on Monday, and 95 on Tuesday. These records date back to the 1990s, and we are consistently running by a good average of about 6 or 7 degrees above our averages for this time of year. Take a look at some of the current readings across Miami. It is 83 in the city, feels like 89 at this hour. The dew point is up to 73, calm winds as well. And taking a look at the temperatures across the 2-county area, everybody is checking in to the lower 80s right now. 81 in Pompano Beach, 83 in Fort Lauderdale, 82s down in Kendall and Homestead. And pivoting to the southwest coast of Florida, 76 in Naples, as well as Margot Island. Take a look at what's going on here on our live Doppler radar. Very busy scenes down in the Florida Keys here. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we have some rumbles of thunder, especially as you get to near Isla Morada here at Tavernier, certainly seeing a light show. Marathon, things are getting a little bit lighter. And then down in the Conch Republic of Key West, things are looking a bit drier, Key Largo as well. Now, it is the start of the hurricane season. It is very important to note that preparation is at the forefront. If you saw my show on Monday, you would know that it is very important to prepare for this upcoming hurricane season. It doesn't matter if we have 1 named storm or 30 named storms this season. It only takes one to alter the perception between a quiet season and a destructive season. Arthur is the first name on the list, followed by Bertha, Cristobal, Dolly, Eduard, and we work our way down the pylon. Chances are pretty solid that we will work our way down halfway through the list. As we look at our tropical outlook, the Hurricane Center does not have anything developing over the next 7 days. All is quiet across the Atlantic, Caribbean, and the Gulf of Mexico. Later today, 86 is my forecast. Scattered thunderstorms will be in the area. It will rain between, especially during the afternoon hours, between the hours of about 4 and 9 o'clock this evening. The showers linger overnight. 77 degrees is my forecast. And then we do it all over again tomorrow, 85 with scattered thunderstorms. Piecing it all together again tomorrow and Thursday. Looking very similar. Cold front on the way on Friday, but this is the kind of cold front that will only wipe out our humidity, so expect fewer storms in the area. We will be peaking in the mid to upper 80s for the most part. No more 90s for the foreseeable future. And then once the new work week rolls around, we will get back to the upper 80s. Keep it breezy. Breathe easy, everybody. We will be right back.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
It's time for all your favorite South Florida sports on the segment we call The Sideline. And let's start with the FIU baseball team, which is managing expectations as they bring a new leader with bench experience in major leagues. Caplin's Kevin Brawl was there yesterday at his introductory press conference.
Tuesday marked a new era for the FIU baseball program as they welcomed Pedro Grifol as the sixth head coach in program history.
Everybody here today, please join me in welcoming FIU's sixth head baseball coach, Pete Grifol.
Grifol now becomes just one of three active Cuban-American Division I head coaches, joining Miami's J.D. Arteaga and Bethune-Cookman's Johnny Hernandez. Additionally, he is the second former MLB manager actively serving as a Division I head coach.
But I can tell you this, everything we do will flow from humility, very important to me, authenticity, character, integrity, and love for one another.
One of the biggest priorities for Grifol and his staff will be recruiting a new team with South Florida ties.
So what we got to do is filter what's important to us. That's what we got. And as soon as we did that, we had like 800 go to 75. We had 475 go to 50. Now it became really easy. And we knew that whatever we were looking at fits this program.
Reporting for Caplin News, I'm Kevin Brawl.
The Marlins made it back-to-back over Washington. Not just the same result as last game, but the exact same score. The Marlins offense came alive early, putting runs on the board and keeping the pressure on. Washington tried to fight back, but Miami held control and secured another win in D.C. Miami took care of business, beating Washington 7-3. The same two teams will play again this afternoon.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Zipporah Hayes.
And I'm Enzo Paso. Remember, you can get more news at any time at caplinnews.fiu.edu.